Good, 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 good morning. What a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. I woke up, the sun was popping, and I'm telling you, this is the weather that I have been looking for. Hi, I'm Yolanda Hinton, host of FYI Morning Show Live. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your support. I want to shout you out. FYI would like to welcome Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and over here we have TikTok. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. As a matter of fact, go over to our YouTube channel. The newest platform over there is FYI radio show host Yolanda Hinton. You can always go to Cristo Records One, Cristo Records One. We've had that for a minute. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe and follow. Please subscribe. We definitely would like to bring our numbers up. And if you haven't come over here to TikTok yet and subscribe, you can subscribe over here at Y Hinton, YHINTON. You'll see FYI radio show posted on that page. And so please, please, please like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, and we promise we will follow you back. Look, we have some folk already on our TikTok, and I just want to shout out just a few right now. BJ Harlem, good morning. Jean, good morning. Miss Salter, I believe that's how it goes. Gabby, what's up? Good morning. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. Hope you can hear me. Hope everything is going well. I tell you what, it is absolutely wonderful out here. We're already in the 70s, and we can expect our weather today to be 94. Talking about the perfect spring weather. Let me tell you what I like about the 90s in the spring. By the time the evening comes, I tell you what, the air changes. We get a little more cool. We're surrounded here. We're below sea level here in the Hampton Roads area, Virginia area. And the water has not warmed up yet. We got water everywhere. It's nowhere that you can go that you don't see water. And so that water is not warm enough yet to keep the evenings cool. Once the temperatures go up where the water stays warm, talking about humidity and talking about hot, we get hot weather here in Hampton Roads, Virginia. So right now it's absolutely perfect. It's slow to warm up. So again, we have temperatures 70, and probably later on by 3 o'clock, it'll be in the 90s, and then it will break back down in the cool. I am too excited because guess what? It gives me, what is it, motivation to go to the our ocean front. We have the resort area, oceanfront in Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's one of my spots. Vacation, even though I'm in Hampton Roads, a vacation there every year for years. And so I am definitely hearing the resort area calling for me and telling me, come on and get your beach on. I am absolutely ready. Akim, good morning. I'm going to spell this one Ojewatoyin. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, King. That's too good. D Baby. We got GSC 7033. Amy, what's going on? Oh, wow. All you all that are on, thank you for your support. You all are a blessing. Let me shout out the sponsors real quick. I want you all, when you get a chance, go to www.bulvickacademy.com, BULVIC, one of the sponsors. Please go to that page. Check out things for our children, for our schools, for parents, anti-bullying message, blogs, books, games, all kind of things on that site. The game Bulvic, Bulvic, is also on Google Play. You can get it downloaded there, and you can also get it on iTunes. It's Bulvic, the game, and it is available on the website, bulvickacademy.com, as well as those other platforms, Google Play and iTunes. Don't forget to go to the website, check it out, and send a message that you've been there. That's one of our sponsors, Bulwark Academy. Um, the next sponsor, Beard Gods, Beardgodz. You know, a lot of guys are styling beards now. I mean, more than ever before. And if you all want to look fly and have that beard just right, go to Beardgodz. That's www.beardgods.com and check out all the products there. Check out the balms, the uh, check out the moisturizers, check out the shampoos, check out all that stuff, the vitamins, um, all kind of things there for you guys to continue looking your best. So that's www.beardgods, beardgodz.com. Check out our sponsors. In the meantime, oh my goodness, this is Monday, and I'm telling you, it was a absolutely fabulous weekend. So much went on, so much I did. As a matter of fact, I did sneak away, y'all. I did sneak away. I had a short vacation. It was not long enough, but it was so much fun. And got a chance to get out there and do a little bit of this, that. You know, let me tell you some of the things that I always do when I go on a vacation. Uh, I go to certain events and things, of course, but I also make sure I go shopping. The perfect time to shop it. And I also make sure I go to the movies. And I got a chance to go to the movies and see The Devil Wears Prada too. So I would give a review. I'm just going to give you a little bit of information on how I liked it. As a matter of fact, it was a really nice, easygoing movie. If you got a chance to see the first one years ago, I mean, that was absolutely so good. That first one was really top. The second one was a real good movie. I give it a little less than I did uh, for the first one. It played out pretty decent. That's the kind of movie I think I would probably want to see again to just really get it. And I'm going to give it about an 8.5 compared to the first one, which was a 10. I give it 8.5. It was close. It was good. It was very entertaining, and there's a lot of things I like about it, especially when it comes to clothes. I really like when they, kind of like highlight the fashion world. So that's what really, really puts it over the top for me. And one thing about it, when you are doing follow-up movies, you better make sure it's real, 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 and real good, because you'll, sometimes get ratings that are a little bit lower than the first one because people, their expectations are, look, this is going to be so good. The first one was so fabulous, and sometimes in our head we want it to kind of play out in the same way. It does in a way, but it has a different story line. And so, you just have to kind of get the first one, in a sense, out of your head just a little bit to really embrace that that second one. So I give it high scores. It was real good. I just say to you all, go and see it for yourself. See how you like it. You may give it a 10. You may give it less than that. But anyway, I think it's worth going to see it. I think it's really entertaining, and Meryl Streep and all those that were in it just did a fabulous job. It was good seeing them in the movie. Certain ones had changed a little. Certain ones looked like they had not changed at all. But nevertheless, it was just really entertaining. I was excited about going to see that on my vacation. Yeah, I got a chance to go out and uh, have a seafood feast, crab legs and all, baby. I'm telling you, the food was good. Uh, it was just fun. It was just a fun weekend. Food, folk, fun, family as well. Got a chance to see family and hang out. As a matter of fact, I want to wish my grandson a happy birthday. Oh my goodness, today is his official birthday. He had his birthday party on the weekend, and talking about splurging, and his parents just splurged and they had a good time. Good morning, Ferg. Looking forward to seeing you on June 3rd. We've been announcing you being on with us. Can't wait. And we want you to be blessed, stay blessed until we see you on June the 3rd. Lawrence, good morning. Great to see you as well. So, anyway, like I said, happy birthday, grandson. I love you so much. My one and only grandson, y'all. One and only grandson, one and only grandchild. And so he was so happy. They just had fun. They went out and they just had a ball. I mean, the whole weekend they were rocking and rolling. He and his friends, they just lived it up. I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I call fun. Young people got that energy. They get that thing about them that they're gonna move, they're gonna have fun, they're gonna go to all the attractions there are, in the area. They're just gonna move around and just enjoy it, and that's what he did. And it was a pleasure. It was so pleasant to see him enjoy his 12th birthday. KK, good morning. How are you, Sam? Samuel as well, Michael as well. Good morning, you all. Emmanuel, Moore's man. Good morning, Omar. Hey, what's up? What you doing? How you doing? Look, what did y'all do during the weekend? Somebody put it in the chat. Uh, what you did over the weekend? Did you get a chance to do anything special? Look, this is our beginning of our season. This is the spring season, but our season of festivals. In Hampton Roads, they just had the a festival over in Chesapeake. And I hope you all that were in Chesapeake or in the surrounding area got a chance to go and enjoyed it. The weather was absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. In the past, you got at least one rainy day and rain it out for one day. But this festival was absolutely ready for this wonderful, wonderful weather. And I heard everybody had a good time. The Chesapeake Jubilee, and that comes every year. On last week I got a chance to do what's happening around the town on Friday, and just named a lot of things that were taking place in Hampton Roads, our surrounding area, and it's a lot going on. And so I'm ready. The weather is absolutely perfection for a lot of things that's going on in this area and beyond. Whatever's happening in your city, you all let us know. Hey, we may want to travel to where you are and enjoy some of the things that you do. Adele, what's going on? Nicholas, what's happening? El Chucky, is that how what you got? Bunny Brown. All right, Lorianne Short as well. Adele King. Oh, wow. It's so many of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Solomar, I think that's how you pronounce it. We got PSAUMES. Some of those names I don't want to mess up, so that's why I am spelling them. So anyway, birthday time for the grandson. Me having my vacation, one of many. I'm telling you, I got the fever, y'all. I'm ready. I got that little taste of vacation. I've got some things that have moved aside so I can enjoy the summer and traveling and things like that. And I'm going to take advantage of it along with my vacation at the oceanfront every year. I do it, and I'm going to do it. It's right here, the oceanfront resort, Virginia Beach resort area. You all probably have come. So many people have traveled near and far to be at the oceanfront resort in Virginia Beach. And hey, it's beautiful. The ocean is absolutely fabulous. The shows. I don't know if you all were here for something in the water. Some of you all I know locally was here, and plenty of people came from afar, but that's where they hosted something in the water for Pharrell Williams, something in the water, and it was definitely nice. I don't know if it will be back anytime soon, but while we had it, we had a good time. And not only that, in Washington D.C., he brought it there to Washington D.C. I got a chance to go there with my family, and we kind of miss it, but hey, we understand that things change and. In the meantime, there's so much year round that takes place during the year at the oceanfront, Virginia Beach. You all check it out sometime. Go ahead and Google it. It'll come up. It's one of the biggest resorts in the country, and it is really well worth it. Talking about uh, all kind of events. You're talking about food. You're talking about just massive crowds of people. You're talking about big, beautiful hotels. The ocean is so fabulous. It is just absolutely wonderful to go out there shopping. You can shop. You can travel to some of the other attractions in the area and really have a good time. A great vacation. Um, it's great. One time I stayed for a month on vacation, just a month. But I did do a course, school and stuff like that. But I got the great opportunity while I was building my home, while we were building our home, I got a chance to stay there almost a year. And while my home was being built, it was absolutely a dream come true, honey. In the meantime, this is FYI, and it is Monday Sports Talk. Yes, it is Monday Sports Talk, and we have some numbers for you all. I got a chance to look at a few games, uh, and I really, 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 really enjoyed it. But I tell you what, I want to do this before we start talking about sports. I want to actually give you all a current job list. You know, so many folk are still looking for jobs. You know, our numbers are, they're coming in and they're all right. And so that tells you that, you know, there are folk that are still out here and they need that job. You got layoffs, you have um, jobs that are folding, uh, businesses that are folding. And so people are out here saying, look, I need work. Where can I get a good job? So, look, I've already posted these jobs on my personal page on Facebook, on FYI's page on Facebook. Um, uh, one FYI, LinkedIn, go there, get the list, share with your folk. Anybody you know that needs a job, make sure you go and get you a job. Do we have, let's see, Matthew Roman. Good morning, how are you? Uh, Over here on Facebook. Sheila Robbins, are you there? Are you there? I want to make sure I see all you on there. And yes, 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 I see. Okay, the comments are right there. Crystal Hinton, good morning. And just thank you all so much for joining me over here on Facebook. In the meantime, again, this current job list, make sure you all check it out and you know, share it with friends and loved ones. So we have on the current job list Bay Aging. They need business analysts, veteran directed care program. That's their program there. They need a mechanic. They need a human resources benefits specialist, education and community manager. That's for the Suffolk Center for Cultural Arts. Nauticus. Nauticus, I don't know if you all have been here. That's another attraction in the Norfolk area. They need a development director. They need group sales manager. And you all go online and check out some of the other things that they've posted. Those jobs are available right now, along with Children's Harbor. That's another company that we all are familiar with. They need a lead teacher in Chesapeake. They need a lead teacher in Suffolk. They need an assistant teacher in Chesapeake and an assistant teacher in Suffolk. Suffolk Public Library administrative analyst part-time is needed. We also have the City of Virginia Beach Department of Cultural Affairs. They need grants coordinator. Tidewater Community College Workforce Solutions. They need a budget analysis. They also need a grant writer. That's at Tidewater Community College Workforce Solutions. We have Elizabeth River Project. They need an engagement manager. Also, Hampton Roads Community Action Program. You all here have heard of that program. They need a chief financial officer. Virginia Beach Neptune Festival. I'm just telling you all, look, the beach, they are ready. But they have need of a director of development too. You all make sure you all check out that job. Go online and check these jobs out. Hampton Roads Workforce Council, again, they need an emerging workforce program coordinator. And the Suffolk Public Library need a library associate, and that's a part-time job. They also need at Suffolk Public Library library services coordinator, that's part-time, library associate, that's full-time, library teen space coordinator, that's very, very nice for the teens, part-time job. Then we have the Children's Center. Yeah, we have a lot of jobs today. We have an HR recruiter. We have an IT manager needed, bus monitor needed, bus driver needed. And also we have this company here called Eggleston Services. And this is what they need. They need industrial managing maintenance technician. They need employment specialists, Beacon House unit coordinator. They need an engineer as well. The Planning Council, which seems to have a whole bunch of jobs available, they need a respite assistant, and that job is part-time. We have the Catholic Charities of Eastern Virginia. They need a guardianship case manager. The Planning Council need a director of development and marketing. We have Virginia Beach Community Development Corporation. They need a campaign manager. Wow, the Planning Council again needs a respite support specialist. Arts Connect Virginia, I'm not real familiar with that one, but they need a program manager. Also, Virginia Zoo, they need a development specialist. Senior Services of Southeastern Virginia, Home Delivered Meals Coordinator, Housing Stabilization Specialist, Case Management Option Counselor. Whole bunch of jobs available. These jobs are really paying a good salary as well. Some part-time, some full-time. Make sure you all go online, but make sure you go to my page, Yolanda Hinton. Make sure you like it. Make sure you go to FYI's page on Facebook as well. LinkedIn. Get those pages. Check them out. Get those jobs list and share them. Look through them. Go online and you can get all the information you can on those online pages, and you can get you a good job. We come with this job listing maybe once a month. They come in at least once a month, every 3 weeks or something like that. And we're so glad to be able to provide this list. Like I said, everybody don't have a job, but everybody needs a job in order to secure a good life for their family and their friends. You know, their family, they got to take care of their family. They have to make sure children have everything they need, everything they want as well. They want so much in this day and time. I'm telling you. These children, look, and let me tell you something about this generation here. They're not looking for those little titty army men from the dollar store. These These jokers want PS5. These jokers want the latest scooters and the electric bikes. They want everything. They want all the fly sneakers. They want whatever. Look, they want the money. They look. They want it all. They are definitely privileged, a lot of them, and they are not shy about saying what they want. So anyway, we are again here on our Sports Talk Monday. And look, y'all, I came across an article and I want to know what you think. You all put it in the chat. Somebody said that there was an article that came out and it was talking about Shador Brown, Shador Sanders. He's with the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, and they are gearing up to get their football on, the NFL on. It's already, we're almost at the door. I'll put it like that. And it's going to be a great season. Usually when we cover, and I say we because the co-host that was on the show, we will always highlight the NFL or the NBA like we're doing now, or WNBA. And we know how people react to the NFL. We know that our audience is so in tune to the NFL. And so, yeah, we got to get started. The NBA, honey, is on its last and final. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But I just ran across this article online, and the question was, or the statement is, Deion Sanders all but confirmed Shador Sanders is nothing more than Brown's side show. I kind of was very curious about that. It says the Browns, this is the subtitle, the Browns and Shador Sanders need to shift the quarterback's focus to matters on the field. My question to you all, why is Shador getting such, getting such drama, or why do people give him a hard way to go? It says that Cleveland Browns quarterback Shador Sanders faces a critical preseason battle to secure his starting role for the upcoming season. They say family discussions about a documentary focusing on his draft journey have raised concerns about his focus and team impact. The outcome of the preseason competition will determine whether the franchise invests in his future or seeks a new quarterback in the next draft. It says Shador faces a preseason battle to cement his place as a quarterback of the present Cleveland Browns. It says, unfortunately for those associated with the AFC North franchise, Sanders and his father seem more focused on creating media attention for the young signal caller. But why not? Why not, y'all? Why not get people talking? Why not, be out there in the limelight? Why not? Because let me tell you this. As for me, when it comes to sports, not just the team, but I like to follow the stars. I like to follow those that have that name, that brand, and that are out there, period. And so, they feel like his daddy, Deion, is kind of like helping to stir this up. It said Deion Sanders recently revealed that the family is prepared to engage in a 30 for 30 style documentary revealing the details of his son's draft day slide in 2025. The young son has enjoyed an immense amount of pre-draft hype about potentially being the number 1 overall pick. In the end, he slid all the way down to round 5 when the Browns ended his painful free fall. I am under the impression that the son is getting the heat as a result of the daddy. Somebody must not like Deion. And or either this is what I've heard. A lot of folk talk about the cockiness of Deion Sanders. Well, we've always known athletes to have a certain amount of cockiness to it that comes with being an athlete. You all remember Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, as a boxer, a champion, was one that bragged, boasted, and loved on himself, was always talking about how great he was. He was the greatest, he said. Why not? He stirred up a whole lot of publicity because he was that type of person that was going to give you how he felt about himself. Now, I'm not saying some of this stuff is not hype, but he was a champion. And he let everybody know just that. And so I think this may be that type of thing where and the family is saying, look, we know how to stir things up. And we can actually put out there, documentaries and all kind of things through social media to show you all just who Shador is. Why not? Like I said, people are already counting him out. He just started. He just started basically last year, his last, in the season, last season, and folk are just like already on him for failure, already setting him up for failure, not giving him a chance whatsoever, in my opinion. What do you all think? Kiana, what do you think? Eugene, Nelson, what do you think? David, what's going on? Mamie, hello. I'm under that opinion that people are sitting back and really judging him. I'm gonna tell you another one who, has a son, and people are saying he's privileged. LeBron James' son, Bronny, and people already are on him. When he first came out there, people are like, why is he out there? Who, he can't play and he's not this and he's not that. He's only there because he is LeBron's son. Well, that may be true, but he's out there. And I feel as though sometimes we don't give these young athletes a chance. Sometimes it is who you know. Let's just tell it like it is, y'all. Sometimes you get into doors because of who you know. So it shouldn't be a surprise in sports that sometimes it happens like that. Favor is not fair. Sometimes you get favor because you associated with this, that one, and the other one. And so, yeah, folks are talking about Bronny as well. How, why, what is he doing up there? He's just he can't play. He can't do it. Look at him. He's sitting on the bench the whole season. And folks are definitely riding some of these young athletes. I mean, they're riding them high, really. They really ride them because, some people feel like privilege and who you know shouldn't have nothing to do with it. It's your skill. If you can play, if you can bring the boys to the yard, if you can bring that money to the table, favors should go out the window. I don't know how you all feel about it. Let me know what you think. But anyway, it's like I said, they're talking about Shador Sanders, and it's just a concern of a lot of people, and they're wondering should the Browns be concerned about Shador. It says Shador managed to bounce back from that disappointment to play in 8 regular season games for Cleveland during his rookie campaign. His 3-4 record as a starter isn't overly impressive on the surface, but it did give the quarterback some measure of momentum heading into the 2026 regular season. So they're saying that there are some things that's happening as far as the other athletes, the veterans, like Watson and Deion Gabriel. And it says in a perfect world, the Browns would love to see Sanders take major steps forward this season and become the franchise's quarterback of the future. For that to happen, he'll need to beat out the likes of, like I said, veteran Deshaun Watson and fellow second-year pro Dylan Gabriel to win the starting job during the preseason. They said Sanders needs to focus all his energies on his play on the field if he is going to achieve that modest goal. Watson has missed, listen to this, Watson has missed the majority of his recent Cleveland career due to injury. Mm. You know, when they get injured, you kind of like got to move forward, get them away from things. Um, it says, yeah, Watson, are you ready? So again, he has missed the majority of his recent Cleveland career due to injury. He also has been largely ineffective when he has managed to stay on the field. The Browns are likely just biding their time until they can part with Watson and his bloated contract. and his bloated contract. That means they're paying him a whole lot of money just to sit there and be hurt. And that is just a travesty. I mean, you want to see these guys play. When you're offering millions and millions and millions of dollars, you don't want to see these folks, some of these major players, go out and they sit back raking in the do, re, mi, and not playing a lick, not hitting one lick. And so yeah, they're talking about Watson, and then they talk about Gabriel was actually drafted 2 rounds earlier than Sanders in the same draft. But nothing about his rookie season inspires confidence that he can become a quality starter. His limited arm strength likely means his future in the NFL will be as a backup. So some folk looking at Shador, it says that leaves an open runway for Shador Sanders to grab the starting job if he can perform well during the preseason. The former Colorado standout has a ton of room for improvement based on his first season as a pro. He threw 10 interceptions against just 7 touchdowns in his limited action. Cleveland's offensive ecosystem was not well suited for a young quarterback to thrive, but Sanders' uneven play would have him on the outs of most teams around the league. Some folks say he's not good enough. Some folks saying, again, it's who you know. Some folks saying that, look, we're not giving y'all a whole lot of chances to come, looking real funny, looking a little tired and through. We want you to play that ball. We want to follow the stars. We want the stars. And y'all know that's true when it comes to sports. We want to follow the stars. It says he and his father should be feeling immense pressure to prove to the higher ups in Cleveland that he is a quarterback who is worth building around. The odds favor the Browns entering next year's draft in hopes of finding a new franchise quarterback unless Sanders beats the odds this year. So that's why the idea of him spending time on a documentary should be a big issue for GM Andrew Berry and his front office. Sanders has not done enough on the field to justify bringing that sort of distraction to his life. His documentary may make for interesting viewing, but he could also hasten his exit from the franchise and that drafted him. And so you all can check out Fanside. They have the article there. It goes on and on and on. What do you all think? Are you all ready to give Shador a little love and leeway when it comes to, being new, and being out there trying to secure a number 1 spot? Really? We shall see. In the meantime, we got some more things going on. Guess what we have? We're going to talk about, this is one of my favorite things to do, the WNBA. Yes, the WNBA is on board, and I mean, they are on fire. They started their season as well. And I think, you know what, to me, y'all, it is really a joy to behold seeing, these young ladies playing and how they are, bringing the folk to the yard. They bringing all kind of fans, new fans, old fans, people that are peaking just to be curious about, how this WNBA is thriving and surviving and how it's growing. And so we are so excited. I am. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth, y'all. What really brought the excitement to me was the young ladies that came in uh, and really showed themselves to be pure tea champions. Folks like Asia Wilson, Los Angeles Aces, the reigning MVP and dominant of front court force, Caitlin Clark, elite playmaker who leads the league in assist per game. Brianna Stewart, New York Liberty, multi-time MVP and premier two-way scoring threat. Woo! Kesley Plum from Los Angeles Spark, elite guard, currently leading the league in points per game. Nafisa Kalia from Minnesota Lynx, all WNBA forward and defensive powerhouse. Alicia Thomas, Phoenix Mercury, the league's premier triple-double threat and elite passing forward. When those ladies started, and did I mention my girl Angela Reese? Angela Reese, another one who just brought the game to another level. Got my eyeballs interested in the WNBA. Of course, FYI, I was covering the sports WNBA, but to actually sit back and enjoy these games was because of the young ladies that recently came in from the college and universities, and they brought the fire, they brought the energy, they brought the money, they brought the folk. Again, folk that had never really been into the game, now they're coming to the games. I'm going to go to a WNBA game. I am absolutely excited about doing so. And just checking out some of these key players. Those ladies are playing basketball. I haven't seen a time, this is true, when basketball, women were just kind of like getting into the WNBA basketball world. And the girls were playing a little bit, they hadn't got their footing yet. They were good, but they were kind of like a little clumsy, just like a kid when they first learn how to walk. They get a little, clumsy. They fall sometime in the sense of, they just have to get their footing. And so these young ladies show us, the WNBA showed us how well these women can play ball. They are not playing. They are playing them some basketball, some b-ball. They're doing their thing. And we are definitely really enjoying it. So we've got them doing their thing, games that have been played. Let me pull up some of these games for y'all that I've got a chance to see. Yes. And look, don't sit on the college games now. We may be all up into it with the WNBA, but don't sit. Y'all don't sit. Don't sleep on these college games. Those college games were still fire. So let's kind of like look at some of the games that were played. Friday, we're going to just do the weekend games. We had Washington Mystics. They played Indiana Fever, 104-102. The Mystics edged out the Fevers in a high-scoring thriller at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That's right, 104-102. That is a high-scoring game now, because sometimes it don't go like that. Then we have the Phoenix Mercury, 91. Chicago Sky, 83. Phoenix defended their home court with 8-point victory over the visiting Sky. I got a chance to look at how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4. One I kind of went to sleep on because I was on vacation, but I did kind of like get a chance to look at those games. But they were very good, and they played, like I said, these young ladies are playing some ball. Then we have the Los Angeles Sparks 99, Toronto Tempo 95. The Sparks took the first game of their back-to-back mini series against the expansion Tempo before dropping Sunday's rematch. Also, the Las Vegas Aces 101, Connecticut Sun 94. Um, Yes, they played. The Aces started their weekend strong by outlasting the Sun on the road. So, look, don't sleep on these girls. Don't sit down and say these are women playing. You can enjoy these ladies from the WNBA playing ball as well as the NBA. You can definitely see that these women are absolutely on fire. Speaking of the NBA, speaking of the NBA playoff, what's going on? The NBA playoff. I'm trying to tell y'all, are you checking them out? Are you there? Are you there with the NBA playoff? You know, some people, and I've said this before, they wait until the playoffs to really check out those that are, uh, that's when they want to check stuff out. They want to check it out when all that other stuff is, when they want to say, okay, this is when I want to get into it. Like I said, the NFL, as we cover the NFL, is a little bit different from the NBA. Folks love the NBA, don't get me wrong. But when that NFL season, everybody is talking. Those that are viewers and listeners, they are on fire for their team. They are loyal to their team, no matter if the team win, lose, if they make mistakes, if they cheat, whatever they do, they are there. They are there with that team. And so NBA is getting ready to come to, the NBA is getting ready to come to its close. We are in the playoff, and it's gonna be really, really, really fun to see the last and finals. Have you all been checking it out? Who is your team? Who are you following? Who do you like? The NBA, it's time for y'all to choose some teams now. It's time for me. I'm always close to, but I have never, not even in the NFL, I have not. But I can say, y'all, that the favorite for me at this time, I have to tell you who I've been riding more for. Do we have a drum roll? Let me see. Oklahoma City Thunder! Oklahoma City Thunder! Of course, they're favorites. Oh my goodness. So look, they swept the Los Angeles Lakers 4-0 to advance to the Western Conference Final. Bye-bye, Lakers. Now, see, I shouldn't be that happy because, I love the Lakers as well. You know that, right? And I told y'all I'm Twitter-pated, Google-eyed with LeBron James. He's not overrated. There's somebody talking about he's overrated. He's not overrated. He is a champion, and I love him. And I'm glad that he is, he may not be able to take his team nowhere. He can't get it. He's not able to get all the way. But at least we know that he's going to play the game. He's going to get his numbers. So anyway, again, Oklahoma City beat the bricks off of Los Angeles Lakers, and they advanced to the Western Conference Finals. Okay, Oklahoma City, congratulations. Okay, San Antonio Spurs defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves 4-2, closing out the series with a dominant 139-109 Game 6 victory. They face OKC next. Jesus. How about the New York Knicks swept the Philadelphia 76ers 4-0 to secure their spot in the Eastern Conference Finals? Congratulations. So what we have here, we have the losers eliminated: Los Angeles Lakers, Philadelphia 76ers, and Minnesota Timberwolves have all been eliminated from the second round. Look, sorry about that. I mean, sorry, you got to go. All right, so look, we're going to continue checking out those that are that's still in um, who they play, and we got the Cavaliers, Cleveland Cavaliers in them. I believe there's the last game, or we'll see. Yeah, either one of them, Cleveland Cavaliers or Detroit Pistons. We're checking them out. So it says the Oklahoma City Thunder was really, really a good game. Shea Alexander nominated for OKC. You know, they're always going to mention LeBron James and Anthony Davis. You know, they carried the load for the Lakers, but like I said, they couldn't carry it good enough because they are gone. New York Knicks versus Philadelphia, Jalen Brunson. Can I say that's another one I am definitely Twitter-pated? I got to get me a Twitter-pated sound. Because guess why? Because he is one of my favorites. And I like him because he's got this tough, it's like, how this tough guy like this, you know, he got a tough exterior and, you know, you can tell he's from up north. He just got that swagger about him. And I just am crazy about Jalen Brunson. You know, he proud the Knicks sweep, you know, and, you know, there's some other good ones over on the other side, 76ers Joel and Tyrese. But hey, like I said, somebody got to go home. Okay, so look, the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Pistons. Donovan Mitchell from the Cavaliers, you know, he could do his thing. And Cade Cunningham. Pistons are stars matching up in tonight's decisive game 7. Look, I told y'all. Hello, Anita, how are you? AJ Davis, what's up? Mamie, hello. I'm telling you, a lot, you know, we love the teams, but we love them because why? We follow the stars. Anyway, you all make sure you all check out the games for this evening. Make sure you all keep your eyeballs on where the playoffs are going, these final games and stuff like that. I am going to bring my friend on. I'm going to contact him. We're going to talk about the final games and how excited this season has been, the NBA season. So you all look next Monday for me to have a very special guest on so we can just kind of look through the playoffs, the season, the NBA season. Then we're going to look at the playoffs, and then we're going to look at the finals and just rah. What's your prediction? Have you all predicted yet who you think is going all the way to the top? Somebody's got to get there. And so we may have a clue. You know, we can look, like I said, we can look at the season, we can look at the numbers, and we have an idea, a foretaste of glory divine. We got a foretaste of who could possibly go all the way to the top. Anyway, that's our sports talk for Monday. So glad and excited to be able to do and bring all these wonderful folk, NBA, WNBA, and more to the table. So listen, you know we got some upcoming shows, right? Listen very carefully. FYI, After Dark, we're going to do a replay on this evening. We may just replay this one, or we may just replay something else. Anyway, you all check it out on all social media platforms at 6 o'clock p.m. and see what we give, okay? In the meantime, we have a very special guest. Author Donald C. Hammonds is coming to us on Wednesday for Men's Issues. We're going to talk about some of the things he's into. He's going to talk about his books. We're just going to introduce him to you all, and we're just going to enjoy this fabulous interview with Donald C. Hammonds. Also, we have a Fun Friday segment. We're going to do Around the Town with Chesapeake City Council Les Smith and his organization for young men. They're having a special youth conference on May 30th, and we're going to talk about that, and we're going to give you information about what's around the town and more. So Chris Hinton is going to be here, Real Estate 2026. Jason Baker, hopefully in June, we'll be able to schedule him for cryptocurrency. We're still going to do our Money and More segment in June. So you all tune in for that. And on June the 3rd, and I just saw Ferguson on, he is a comedian, and he has been doing a lot of things, a lot of great things, and he's going to share with us on June the 3rd. Don't forget to join me and really have a good time and talk about many things and laugh, because laughter is good for the soul, and that's why I love having comedians. We also have a female comic that will be on. I will announce that for you and who it is, and she's also making her rounds around the town doing her thing and meeting a lot of folk and really bringing that laughter good for the soul. I'm telling you. Somebody said you smile all the time. I have to, because it comes from my soul. It comes from me. It comes from it ain't. It's just, this is just who I am. It's you're gonna see a great big old smile on my face, because why? Is a result of what's on the inside part. And the good thing about it is, even going through, in life we go through stuff, and nobody immune from going through stuff. But the wonderful thing about it, the gift of laughter and the gift of smiling and feeling it inside, it just coats those things that can come in your life and just can really, if it could, it would drag you into Lodibar. We all go through challenging things, but God always gives us something to hold on to give us comfort and to bring comfort in our lives. And so me having a great big old Kool-Aid smile and laughter is a result of what's coming from me, the joy and the peace that comes from the inside part. Talking about protecting it like a pit bull. I definitely protect it like a pit bull. It's mine. God gave it to me. I don't want nobody else. Nobody. I don't want nobody, devil and nobody else trying to take away my joy. Ryan, good morning. Michelle, how you doing? I think Jay Steedy, I'm not sure if that's right. Jackson, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Let's see, IDNONAME, I think that's it. Bravo, what's going on? Again, hello, Anita. Al Davis, what's happening? Top Cat, hey. Mile WKZOGQ, I believe that's it. Rage, what's happening? Eddie, not Ops K, how are you? Linda, what's happening? At JB, also PML. Sherry Battle, what's up? Sound Rap Drapers or something. I don't know. SANDRAPETERS. I don't want to mess it up. SNDIA. Hello. Roland, what's up? User 1963205. 8. 535. What it is? M and Nee, I believe that's it. I'm not sure. Rose, Katari, uh, Edwina Coleman, Cynthia, Spotty. Let's see, SOLU, Salabable. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Speak. Hello. Des, what's happening? Let's see who else. So many folk on. Thank you for joining me. And so, yeah, I got to get ready to get out of here. Over on Facebook, let's see. Raja underscore MER underscore 621 over here on Instagram. Dallas 4059 gmail.com. What's up? What's going on? Facebook, where are you? I had you up here a minute ago. Let me see if I can get you again and make sure I can shout out you all up here. And man, so look, you guys, I am definitely hyped. I'm definitely excited. You should see the sun and the weather out here. It is absolutely fabulous. I'm going to get out here and just enjoy the weather. I have to do some things. And look, I'm really excited because before I left out here, I made sure I got everything I need to do, everything I needed to do for all my businesses, my nonprofit, for my household. I mean, so I'm back here and I'm looking at my to-do list and I'm like, ooh, okay, there's a lot that's been done. Now, guess what I'm going to concentrate on? And hopefully, uh, if I have things situated, probably by next week, you'll see me by the pool. I'm going to do a few shows by my pool and just sit back and enjoy creation and enjoy the sun and everything by the pool with you all. And so I'm getting ready to, that's what, since I've taken and put so many things got things out of the way, I am going to definitely get things ready so we can now just enjoy a beautiful time by the pool for some of our shows. Now, listen, on our Monday Sports Talk, we're going to be doing some things as far as sports, of course, but we're going to do Monday shout outs. And so that means if you're online and if you're a friend, a Facebook friend, we're going to be pulling you all in, or either if you're on StreamYard or our platforms like TikTok and stuff, I'm going to be able to pull you in so you can shout out your friends or birthdays or, something that you're doing in your business or some information that is beneficial. FYI, this is FYI for your information. And so we want you to come on. It's going to be Shout Out Monday along with our Sports Talk series. Make sure that you all have your email address available for me to pull you in on now these are for friends. Our friends bringing you on. We don't want nobody to pull somebody on and they doing something crazy. You understand me? If I don't know you like that, I can't pull you in if you up there doing something crazy. Provocative, crazy. We're gonna do folk that I kind of know. I know they got themselves under control. So shout out Monday along with Sports Talk Monday. Don't forget, I need your email address. Even if you want to send it to me, you can actually inbox me your email address. And if I don't know you and you want me to check out your pages and stuff like that, that'd be good. I need an introduction. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I need to know who you are. I need to, have an idea of who you are and what you do before I can pull you in on a platform just like that. I don't know what some folk are doing. And so we don't want just anybody up here, doing so many things that I had to put up 30-second screen or something. Sheila Robbins, Chris Hinton, all you all that are on here on Facebook, thank you so much. Denise Sherrod, yeah, Denise, you're going to have to watch teams. Yes, and yes. Let's see. So I told you all that Oklahoma, I'm kind of geared up to just you know, being right there with them because they have definitely proved themselves to be a great team. Sheila Roberts said, keep smiling, Frank. You have such a beautiful smile. God is good. He is perfect. He is so good. He keeps joy in my soul. In my soul. That's what I'm talking about. And so, look, I'm going to see you all later. Don't forget to check out FYI After Dark. Don't forget to check out some of the things that we're doing. Follow me, subscribe. Please follow. I've been following you all back. Uh, Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton on YouTube, Crystal Records One. Please, Y Hinton over here, YHINTON over here on TikTok. I'm on LinkedIn, Y Hinton. On all these platforms, Y Hinton, or either FYI Radio Show. You'll see me either or. So look, it's time to go out, start getting things prepared. Because I'm going to be doing some by the pool shows off and on throughout the summer. And also, look, y'all, I'm gearing up, trying to get my ready so I can kind of record some of these vacations that I'm going on, and we'll see how. I'll tell you more about that later. Okay. In the meantime, you all be blessed. If all minds are clear, we'll see you Monday. God bless you. TikTok, you the first one to go, right? All right. See you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.